Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As a mom of 3, I do a lot of shopping at the grocery store. And when I shop, nearly every food or product I see has nutrition facts and other disclaimers that I have the freedom to read. That's because a government official provided health and safety information in the course of their work and ensured it got added to the product. So at the store, I know I have a choice about which products to buy, and I can make those decisions based on the disclaimer labels. Or I can ignore the labels and make the decisions based on price, marketing. It's up to me, but either way, I'm glad that I have a lot of access to information. As a consumer of social media, I find that a lot of the same rules apply. When I see content disclaimers based on scientific or technical information, I have the option to make a more informed choice about whether to consume that content. Or, just like in the grocery store, I can ignore the disclaimers and do whatever I want. I've never found a disclaimer to restrict what information I can consider or what decisions I can make. It just gives me more information. Whether it's the grocery store or online, having a marketplace of speech gives us more freedom to consider more free speech. That is a great outcome for the American people. Mr. Chairman, this all brings me to one of my biggest concerns with today's bill. The bill defines government officials contributing to disclaimers or other social media alerts as censorship. Just like the experts at the FDA exercise their free speech, making food and drug labels, disclaimers and alerts are the way for many government scientists to communicate facts and findings with the public. Calling factual disclaimers and alerts censorship really targets the specific way that scientists can share their finding. Without clarification, this provision could really just censor the free speech of a narrow class of people. And given that the intent of the bill is to stop censorship, I am hopeful that silencing scientists isn't what Republicans want. In fact, I think Republicans have picked up on this concern. You guys worked through the weekend, you released updated bill text that now clarifies that federal employees can still communicate policy positions and relevant information to the public. But I don't think that change is specific enough, and I don't think it will give scientists the peace of mind that they need. According to a government executive article published just last week, about a quarter, 26% of scientists already said that they had to omit certain words in their work out of fear of being politically controversial, and 16% were told to avoid some science-based topics altogether. Fear of government censorship is already standing in the way of scientists producing innovation. We can't afford to have a bill that does to scientists what they fear most, getting censored and punished for doing their jobs. As a representative of California, a national leader in science and innovation, I won't let this happen on my watch. My amendment here is very simple. It adds an exception to the bill that ensures that scientific and technical information won't be blocked under this bill as censorship. And that's the kind of specificity we need to ensure that this bill does not target the free speech of scientists and experts. If this bill is just trying to prevent political interference, but still allow scientists to share their findings, we should be able to agree on this amendment as a simple clarification. If we vote this down, if Republicans vote this down, then it's plain what I think we're really trying to do, which is censor science, and I hope that's not the case. I urge my colleagues on both sides of the aisle to support this amendment and fix this issue, and I yield back.